The alarm buzzes sharply at 4:30 a.m., cutting through the darkness like a siren of its own. For most people, the world outside is silent, still wrapped in the remnants of sleep. But for a U.S. police officer, the day begins before the sun even rises. Every morning demands discipline, resilience, and readiness, because a life of service never waits for convenience. Officers slide into their uniform, adjust their duty belt, and check their equipment carefully. The holstered firearm, the radio, the taser, and the handcuffs, all tools that will be as essential as their own instincts in the hours to come. Shifts are long and irregular. Some days are standard 8-hour patrols, but others stretch to 12 or even 16 hours, especially when emergencies strike. Nights, weekends, and holidays are never exempt. While the world around them enjoys rest, celebrations, or quiet family moments, officers are on the streets, visible to some, invisible to many, carrying a responsibility that weighs heavily. The work is relentless, and the mental load is enormous. Unlike most jobs, there is no clocking out mentally. Even when driving home, a trained eye scans every street corner, every shadow, every movement, habits honed by necessity. Once on patrol, much of the day is deceptively routine. Officers drive slowly through neighborhoods, checking for suspicious activity, assisting stranded motorists, or providing guidance to residents who might have questions or concerns. They respond to calls that vary in seriousness, from noise complaints and minor traffic incidents to more urgent emergencies like domestic disturbances or reports of theft. They write reports meticulously, documenting every encounter, every observation, every action, because these documents could later form the backbone of a case, or even protect the officer legally if a situation escalates. Yet, even in the midst of routine, the unexpected is never far away. High-stress moments can erupt without warning. A radio call crackles through, a car chase in progress, a store robbery in real time, a domestic dispute turning violent. Officers must switch instantly from the calm demeanor of a routine patrol to the heightened state of alertness demanded by danger. Decisions must be made in seconds, where hesitation could mean injury, or worse. Each situation is unique, unpredictable, and often unforgiving. The unpredictability is both the thrill and the curse of the job. While routine can lull a new recruit into a false sense of security, the reality is that danger lurks around corners, and the only constant is vigilance. This balance between routine and high-stress incidents defines much of a U.S. officer's daily life. On one street, they might be assisting an elderly resident with a flat tire, exchanging smiles and casual conversation. The next, they could be in a tense standoff with an armed suspect, negotiating with calm firmness while internally calculating every possible outcome. This duality, ordinary citizen interactions alongside life or death crises, requires not just courage, but incredible mental discipline. Officers must compartmentalize their emotions, maintaining professionalism even under extreme stress, because a momentary lapse in judgment can have consequences that echo far beyond the patrol car. Community interaction is also woven into the fabric of daily life. Officers engage with schools, organize neighborhood programs, and mediate disputes before they escalate. The goal is not merely enforcement, it is trust building. In the streets they patrol, officers are not just symbols of authority, but also of reassurance. Children see them as protectors, parents as problem solvers, and communities as anchors in moments of uncertainty. These interactions, though often understated, are critical in shaping the public perception of law enforcement. Every friendly conversation, every act of guidance or assistance, reinforces a police officer's role as both an enforcer and a servant of the people. Despite the structured responsibilities, officers must also maintain peak physical and mental condition. Pursuits, restraining suspects, responding to emergencies, they demand strength, endurance, and quick reflexes. Danger is not a hypothetical. It is a tangible, recurring element of the job. Mental resilience is equally vital. Officers face traumatic incidents that leave psychological marks, accidents, crimes, and confrontations that test the limits of human coping. Coping mechanisms, peer support, and ongoing stress management become essential tools in an officer's arsenal. Burnout, depression, and PTSD are real risks, and awareness is a first step in protecting those who protect others. Once the patrol is underway and the early morning hours give way to a bustling city or quiet suburban streets, the core responsibilities of a U.S. police officer come into focus. Beyond visibility and presence, officers are entrusted with upholding local, state, and federal laws, a duty that requires both judgment and authority. Enforcement is not merely about issuing citations or arresting suspects. It is a careful balancing act. Each decision carries legal, ethical, and community consequences. The officer must assess situations quickly, determine intent, gauge threat levels, and act in accordance with laws, departmental policies, and moral obligations. Investigations form a large part of this responsibility. Officers are trained to observe, document, and gather evidence meticulously. Every crime scene is a puzzle. Every detail may be crucial. From photographing a scene to collecting fingerprints, securing witnesses, or retrieving surveillance footage, the process is methodical yet time-sensitive. Evidence must be handled properly because it can make or break a case in court. In this way, a police officer is part detective, part enforcer, and part guardian of the legal process. But policing is far more than law enforcement. It is also about community engagement and trust building. Officers frequently mediate disputes, assist in neighborhood initiatives, and conduct safety programs in schools. These interactions, while seemingly routine, are pivotal. They humanize officers in the eyes of the public and create a bridge between authority and the community. A respected officer is not only someone who arrests wrongdoers, but someone the community can approach for guidance, reassurance, and support. The job's physical demands are equally critical. Police officers undergo rigorous daily routines that require fitness, stamina, and agility. Pursuits, whether foot chases or vehicle pursuits, require precision and speed. The ability to restrain a suspect safely, often in unpredictable and physically demanding situations, is vital. Officers must carry the weight of equipment, often exceeding 20 pounds, including body armor, weapons, radios, and other tools. Every motion must be calculated, every maneuver safe yet effective. Mental resilience is just as crucial. Police officers are exposed to danger and trauma regularly. Accidents, violent confrontations, and witnessing human suffering are unavoidable aspects of the profession. The ability to compartmentalize, process, and recover is essential. Stress management techniques, departmental support, and peer networks help mitigate the psychological strain, but the job can leave lasting impacts if these tools are not actively used. Modern policing relies heavily on technology. Officers are equipped with a range of tools designed to enhance safety and effectiveness. Firearms are standard, but less lethal options such as tasers, batons, and pepper spray are essential for controlling situations without unnecessary force. Radios keep officers in constant contact with dispatchers and fellow officers, providing real-time updates on incidents and locations. Body cameras record interactions, ensuring accountability and transparency. Advanced databases allow for instant background checks, license plate searches, and criminal record access, while drones and other surveillance tools assist in monitoring areas that are otherwise difficult to observe. Technology has transformed policing, making officers more informed, responsive, and precise in their work. Before stepping onto the streets, officers undergo intensive police academy training. The academy is a crucible designed to prepare recruits physically, mentally, and morally for the challenges ahead. Training covers criminal law and procedural guidelines, ensuring officers know the legal framework for every decision they make. Firearms and self-defense courses prepare them for confrontations that may involve lethal or non-lethal threats. Driving courses teach pursuit and evasive techniques, emphasizing safety for both officers and the public. Emergency medical response is increasingly a critical skill, as officers are often first on the scene of accidents or medical crises. Even after academy graduation, learning never stops. Law enforcement evolves constantly, with new laws, technologies, and tactics. Officers participate in ongoing training to refresh their skills, learn updated procedures, and adapt to emerging threats. Career growth is tied closely to experience, specialization, and demonstrated leadership. Officers may move into specialized units such as K-9, SWAT, narcotics, cybercrime, or homicide investigations. Each path requires additional training, advanced certifications, and a heightened level of expertise. The profession is both demanding and rewarding, offering opportunities to advance while continually challenging officers to improve. Ultimately, the combination of duty, technology, skill, and continuous training equips officers to serve their communities safely and effectively. While the streets are unpredictable and the stakes are high, a well-trained officer approaches each shift with preparation, professionalism, and purpose. The uniform represents more than authority. It embodies responsibility, accountability, and an unwavering commitment to public service. Beyond enforcement, training, and technology, the heart of a U.S. police officer's job lies in community interaction. While many imagine officers only in moments of crisis, a significant portion of their daily work revolves around building trust, providing guidance, and maintaining a visible, reassuring presence. Officers routinely interact with schools, offering programs about safety, bullying, and the dangers of drugs or online threats. They attend community meetings, listen to concerns, and mediate conflicts before they escalate. By walking neighborhoods, engaging with residents, and attending local events, officers create connections that humanize law enforcement. These relationships can prevent crime and cultivate cooperation, turning neighborhoods into safer spaces for everyone. Every interaction, however small, carries weight. A simple conversation with a resident may de-escalate tensions, prevent a misunderstanding, or encourage someone to report suspicious activity. Officers often become role models for youth, mentors for troubled teens, and counselors in moments of personal crisis. These interactions demand patience, empathy, and emotional intelligence, skills just as vital as physical ability or tactical knowledge. The best officers understand that enforcement alone is not enough. Trust and respect are earned through consistent, compassionate action. Yet, alongside these rewarding moments, officers face serious challenges. The risks are constant and tangible. A routine traffic stop can escalate unexpectedly, a domestic call may turn violent, or a community dispute may spiral out of control. Officers put themselves in harm's way daily, aware that their training and instincts are sometimes the only barriers between order and chaos. Public scrutiny adds another layer of pressure. Every action is recorded, every decision examined, and officers must navigate complex social, legal, and political expectations while maintaining professionalism. Mistakes, even minor, can have career-altering consequences, while successes often go unnoticed. The profession demands more than physical strength. It requires mental resilience. Stress, trauma, and exposure to human suffering are inevitable. Many officers experience burnout, anxiety, or PTSD, and managing these challenges is as important as handling a suspect or patrol shift. Departments provide counseling, peer support programs, and wellness initiatives, but officers must also develop personal strategies to cope with the pressures of the job. Mindfulness, exercise, family support, and professional therapy become essential tools in sustaining a long-term career. Despite the difficulties, the role of a police officer offers unique rewards. Officers receive stable pay, benefits, and pension plans that provide long-term security. The work is never monotonous. Every day presents new challenges and opportunities to make a tangible difference in people's lives. Moments of gratitude, such as helping a family in crisis, preventing a dangerous incident, or earning the trust of a skeptical community member, can be profoundly fulfilling. The sense of purpose, pride, and contribution to public safety is unmatched in many other professions. In the streets, officers experience the extremes of human nature. They witness courage and compassion, but also cruelty and tragedy. They are called to act decisively in moments of life and death, often with little time to think. Car accidents, domestic disputes, robberies, and violent encounters are daily realities. Officers respond not only as law enforcers, but as first responders, problem solvers, and, at times, lifelines. They carry the weight of these responsibilities continuously, knowing that their actions can have profound consequences for the individuals involved and the community at large. Ultimately, life as a U.S. police officer is a complex blend of discipline, danger, compassion, and service. It is a career defined by unpredictability, where routine tasks coexist with adrenaline-fueled crises. Officers must be physically prepared, mentally resilient, and emotionally intelligent. They must uphold the law while fostering trust, enforce rules while building relationships, and respond to emergencies while remaining calm and composed. The uniform is not just clothing. It is a symbol of accountability, courage, and commitment. For those who choose this path, the rewards are both tangible and intangible. They gain a sense of purpose, the satisfaction of service, and the knowledge that their actions make a real difference. They learn to navigate challenges, adapt to unforeseen circumstances, and grow into leaders capable of protecting and guiding their communities. But they also carry the sacrifices, long hours, public scrutiny, stress, and danger. In the end, being a U.S. police officer is not just a job. It is a vocation, a calling, and a responsibility. It is a life lived on the front lines of society, balancing authority with empathy, strength with compassion, and duty with humanity. For those who commit to it fully, it is a life that challenges, teaches, and transforms every single day.